Hey guys, and welcome to a little Minecraft Hunger Games gameplay with Flash. This is the well-promised gameplay that I've been talking about for a couple weeks now, and I've been swamped with homework and stuff, and I never got really around to doing it. And so I said that today was a PA day, and I wanted to get this video done. So here I am, and hopefully it'll be up by tonight, if not tomorrow. Or tomorrow, if not tonight, I should say. So basically, this is just a little gameplay with Flash. This is actually my first kind of try at a post-commentary in a Minecraft game. And this was my first gameplay with Flash, actually. I've played a lot more with Flash since then. But this is my first try with Flash, so I was kind of impressed with the kit, and I liked it a lot. I got 21 kills this game. And so there you just saw 2 already, and then this guy. So I flash in front of him, and I start to fight him. I think he was pretty good. It took me a little bit to kill him, partially because I kept backing up to resoup and he kept backing up to resoup, and I think he might have been Snail. So you might notice that the texture pack I'm using right now is still my yellow mushroom texture pack because, like I said, this is an extremely old video. It was probably from a couple weeks ago. So then I come across Searching Llama here, searching for llamas, and I hit him, kill him, sort through my inventory. One thing that I would have done differently if I'm going to do a post-commentary again is I would speed up the bits in between and also the fights, because there's a lot of I was trying to do the fights kind of real time so you could see it, but a lot of the fights get dragged out, like this one right here. I would have probably maybe sped up the chase scene a bit so that you just got this bit here. But it's my first post-commentary type of speed edit thing, so I just wanted to try it and then get this video out to you guys because I thought it was kind of cool. And also, I find the bouncing of my walking is a little bit disorienting because I'm sprint jumping. So I see this guy up here. I saw a guy underground over there, and then I saw this guy hiding cleverly up here. So I just clean out my inventory after killing him, and then I go down to this guy. This guy was probably the most important kill of the game because he had a diamond sword. And what I actually realized, I didn't realize at the time, but what I did realize afterwards is that we're actually in an exploded out pyramid. So that's why there's like that big shaft of light up there, and that's how this guy got down here with a diamond sword. So I'm able to craft myself boots, and then I just leave that other 2 iron there for I don't know, some lucky guy who wants an iron sword because I didn't really need one. And I find a bonus feast here and get a poison pot, and then I take the enchantment table for later, and then I'm going down here. I think this is where I fight a team of 2. Yes, this team was the only guys really who came close to killing me in the entire game, as you'll see in a minute. It was a team of 2 that were cooking iron down here, and I went down, and that guy had gold pants. So I killed that guy pretty easily. I don't think he was paying attention. And this guy here, I'd used my last soup, and I'm like, oh no. So I turn the corner here, and I'm just standing down in that area, and he's not able to kill me because I'm in such an awkward spot for him to fight me. So I see this fan, that's who I was typing to now, ShadowKiller747, who is also in the game, and so I start talking to him and we truce, and he's important later. You'll see later why I talk about that. So I build out of here, and night's falling. There's 17 players left. I pick up that diamond. I don't know why I picked up the diamond. I was just like, wanted it for a diamond shovel, maybe, I don't know. But see what I mean? The sprint jumping is kind of disorienting. Maybe if I'm going to do one of these again, I won't sprint jump. So originally I said that I wasn't going to team with him, and then he said truce. So I said, okay, I'll truce. But first I had to fight this guy. It was pretty easy. And then, and by the way, that's not EZ, that's easy the word. Because he wasn't prepared. And then I fight this guy down here who was cooking iron in a hole, and he also had a chest plate, but I had full iron already, so I didn't need that. And I picked up an enchantment book, and it was only protection 1, I think, so I threw it back down. And then I see this guy down here, so I start to dig down to him, and I think we're at about, I don't know, maybe, I want to say a safe guess and say 10 kills right now. And again, sorry for this part, I was looking around crazily, that's why it's so jittery. Hopefully it's not too disorienting for you. But then I find this guy's wall, and I start digging up, and I realize that he was actually digging up as I was digging down to him, which is kind of funny. So I find his pillar, and then what happens here is he builds down with sand, And then, so I fight him, and I think he still thought he was getting hurt by the sand because he's just standing there for a minute, and he also has a diamond sword. But he used so many soups when he was disoriented that it was an easy kill. And then I skipped that bit because what happened was I got stuck underneath sand and underneath water, so I just skipped that bit. And then I come upon Sonic Mill at the feast, who was trying to quick drop, but I got a pretty big combo on him right there, and he wasn't able to hit me very much. And then I think I get full diamond from this, but first, Carrot 444 comes, and he had a diamond sword too, but it was a barbarian sword, a Tyrfing, or Tyrfing, I'm never sure how you pronounce that. So I get him, and then I go back to the feast, and I get pants to complete my full diamond set. I get some strength pots and stuff, and then so I'm just checking the chest for potions and stuff. I get an ender pearl. The ender pearl is important later. I get some more poison pots. I've got 2 poison, 2 regen, and 2 strength. We all know how OCD I am about my inventory, so I've got 2 of each pot. And the feast, I only had 1 TNT, so I accidentally just kind of splayed the items all around, so I decided to put lava on it everywhere. And so I burn this guy, and then I realize there's still a diamond sword lying there, so I pick up the lava again, and I go burn the diamond sword, and then I just leave the lava and throw the bucket in it. And then I go over to this guy, and this was my subscriber getting killed by this guy, or not getting killed, but fighting this guy, so I help him out here because we were truced, and then I was just going to run away because we were truced, and then he says, come fight me because he has to go. I was like, alright, so I strength pot. It's kind of unfair, strength potting, but I also had stuff to do, so I just wanted to get this fight over with, and he was a pretty good fighter. His skin was glitching out a bit there for a minute, I don't know why, but he was pretty good. If I didn't have strength, that would have probably been a harder fight. And then I see that there's a guy up in this tower here, and this is another thing that Flash is really good for, because I safe build my way up here until I'm at par with him, and then once I get up to here, I forget why I was talking to that guy. I think he commented on my videos or something. So I get up to here, and then I realized another thing with Flash that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. And so I flash over to his tower, and then I can just fight him here, and I just hit him off, or not hit him off, kill him on his tower, and then I use the ender pearl that I picked up to get myself down again. And one thing that I've noticed with Flash that's really kind of neat is it's basically like Stomper, because if you fall off of a tower and you flash to the ground, you don't take very much damage. I think you might take an impact damage like an ender pearl, but you don't die from it. So this guy right here, this is why you'll see in a minute, we're just staring at each other here for a little bit, because I was waiting for my flash to recharge, and it's a 2-minute cooldown. So I think it's 2 minutes, either 2 minutes or 2.5. So I just build, and we're just standing here, we're staring at each other. He's just up in his tower. I thought he was a stomper. He actually wasn't. I believe he was. I can't remember. We'll see in a second. So we're just staring at each other, and then my flash recharges, so I come up here, and he jumps down but doesn't hit me off, and then I just jump down and kill him. He was none. Oh, he was no kit. Alright. So I jump onto a vine. I didn't actually need to use my flash there. And then I see Chipito. There's the top 3 now. So I'm going after Chipito. And I do believe Chipito wasn't in a tower. Chipito was full iron over here. So I'm chasing Chipito. Chipito didn't actually notice that I was after him until right here. I think he was just searching on his compass, and then he turned around and happened to notice there was somebody in full diamond running after him. And then Chipito starts to run. Never like it when people run. Like, if you have full iron, if you're in nothing and a guy with full diamond comes after you, yeah, it's okay to run. But if you got full iron, then don't run. But he had a lot of cobble. That was, I don't know why. He had a lot of cobble, but I finished him because he didn't have very many soups. And then I'm going after the last guy, Ritz-Carlton, who was actually up in a tower at near the edge of the world. He wasn't exactly on -400, -400 or whatever, but he was pretty close. Oh, sorry, never mind. Haha, I screwed that up so badly. This is actually the top 2 now. There was the top 4 back then. Everybody's probably going, wow, what are you talking about? But yeah, so that guy, he didn't really have anything. It was a nice 2-shot. But then I'm building up to the next guy. What's this guy's name? It's not Ritz-Carlton. Drums for Life. Drums for Life is at the edge of the world on a tower. So I go over here. I'm walking across trees, trying to find this guy. I start to go through the forest, He was actually in a snow biome, so you can tell I've still got a long way to go here. But I'm just walking, trying to find him. Then we get to the snow biome, and I see his tower at the edge. He started making it out of leaves. So I throw a snowball at him, I get another snowball, and I'm just holding it, and then I start safe building up, and he starts to put lava down on me. And so this I thought was pretty cool. So he puts lava down on me on like all sides of his tower, and I build down here, And then what happens is I start to build around his tower, and I get to the only spot he hasn't poured lava yet, and I start to build up right there in between the two spires of lava, and I just build out and up, and I do believe he starts to lag here. Yeah, and then I slow-mode that so you can see it. Jump up, kill him. He falls to his death, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there he goes. Drums for Life Doctor has apparently never heard of stairs. One player remains. Do the happy dance. Sped up happy dance. Pretty crazy. So I think I flashed to the ground. Yeah. So that's it. 21 kills with Flash. It's a pretty nice gameplay, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me if you want any more of this type of post-commentary stuff in the future. This was really my first time doing it, and hopefully I'll get better as we go along if you guys still want it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.